Hey y'all, it's TxStampin Sharon. Welcome to Mystery Monday Stamping. It is Monday, January the 9th, 2023, I might add. This is a new year. This is our second mystery stamping of the year. If you're new to my channel and you're just now finding me and you're like, what is this mystery stamping? Well, let me tell you, it is a way for me to inspire you at home to use the supplies that you have to make a card. I email out the first clue every Sunday at 3 p.m. Central. And then on Monday nights here on YouTube, we get together live and I give you the rest of the clues. If you're watching the replay, you do not have to, I'm going to be telling my mystery stampers during the live to tell me when they're done with a clue. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is simply stop and start the video and make a card. It's a lot of fun. We do have two rules with mystery stamping. Number one, don't stress. This is a fun thing, okay? Number two, if you don't like my clues, it's okay. If you get off on a clue, no problem. We have this saying, it's called go rogue. You've got all the pieces to make a card in front of you after you have cut the supplies for the first from the first clue, and then all you have to do is make a card. Easy peasy. So I do want to say hello to my live mystery stampers. I am seeing lots and lots of happy birthday wishes, and I want to thank you all for that. You know, being on YouTube and you guys finding out when my birthday is leads to a lot of ways to wish me happy birthday. Here on YouTube, over on Facebook, Messenger, emails, and I cannot thank you enough. You all helped make my birthday very special. So thank you. So we have this t-shirt that says, yay, it's Monday. Some of y'all have been asking me about my t-shirts, and I did message the lady to see if she was settled and ready to start doing t-shirts again. So stay tuned. We're trying to get that back up and running. Okay. Hello, Debbie. Most of us are on 30 minutes prior to the start of Mystery Monday, and they chat about everything. You got that right. I hopped on a few minutes earlier, and I just love to read you guys chatting. I just think it's such a fun community. So if you are a stamper and you're looking for a community of stampers, you found it, because our mystery stampers are... they're BFFs. It's so fun. It's so fun. So I'm just scrolling down. Well, hello, Wyla. I'm glad you're feeling better. Hello, Linda. My birthday was very nice, Anna. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm just scrolling down, making sure that all is well. And oh, Sue is going to branch out, and she thinks she's making 2 cards today. Okay, Sue, we're going to see about that. As I giggle. Okay. That's it, Mary Yates. You're right. And everyone cares about everyone here. And that's what makes this group so special. I mean, honestly, stampers, they're great people. They're great people, whether they're mystery stampers or not. They're all great people. So it's a wonderful community that we have. So this is the first clue that I emailed out yesterday. If you are, and I'm looking at Renee and she is laughing. I do have to do a shout out to Renee Paris. She is my partner in crime with Mystery Clues. She just double checks me and makes sure that I didn't do a typo, that my clues make sense. I didn't give you wrong measurements, things like that. And so we all want to say hello and thank you so much, Renee. And so she knows what tonight's card is all about. So that's why she's laughing. Okay. So this is the first clue. And what I was going to say is, if you are new to my channel and you want to start receiving these clues yourself, I do post them on Facebook, but they're, sometimes it's hard to find things on Facebook. I'm just saying. The best way to get that first clue is in your inbox. So if you will go below my video, click the show more button, If you're on a mobile device, up in the top right-hand corner, there is a little drop down. You can click on join my newsletter, fill out the information, and you should start receiving your emails. If you don't receive an email from me every Sunday, then something went wrong. Just contact me below the video and let's get that fixed. So I'm so glad that you guys are looking forward to tonight. Okay, here we go. And I do have a tickle in my throat, so I will be sipping on a lot of water. I don't know. 'Tis the season of the weather. So I want you to cut your 6x6 designer series paper like this. I want you to cut 2 inches off the side and then 2 inches off the top. And then I want you to cut the square into triangles. If that makes no sense at all, how about a picture? We are doing a one sheet wonder project tonight. Let's get both of these on the screen. And we're actually making 4 cards today. So was it Sue who said she was going to be making 2 cards? Ha, just kidding. You're making 8. Now, some cards will be portrait and others will be landscape. To help you out, I do have a prop. I am using the beautiful designer series papers from the celebration that you could get for free during January and February. I'm hoping this will work. It should, but we're going to try. So I told you to cut 2 inches off. And then I told you to turn and cut 2 inches off. I hesitated because I don't know if my pattern's going to work right now. I don't know. We'll see. And then I want you to take this square and I want you to cut it into 2 triangles. There we go. So we're going to see. We're going to see if this works. Yeah, 4 cards. Yes, ma'am. One sheet wonders are a lot of fun, and it is a great way to make a ton of cards quickly. I am going to grab, I'm not going anywhere. When y'all are done with clue number 2, type done 2. Hello, Dot from New Zealand. Uh-oh, Mary Sue says this was not the sheet I printed out. Uh-oh, Mary Sue. This is January the 9th, and this is what it should have been. Non-directional DSP. You would not have this information yet, just so you know. Okay, I'm going to grab some. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just doing my own thing. Okay, you guys have that one. We are one big happy family, Rose. You're right. We are one big happy family. We have a good time on here. We have a good time anytime we get together. Oh, and for those of you who watched my unboxing on Thursday, I learned something over the weekend that I need to share with y'all. So I will do that in just a minute. Cleone said at work had to write them. Oh, Cleone. Okay, your printer didn't work. Gotcha. Don't you just hate that? I think there is something in printers that starts to self-destruct like cell phones. Like after a couple years, they just start dying a slow death, and it's enough to make us crazy. Kathy's saying she forgot to cut her clues out. Kathy, girlfriend, don't stress. Just sit back, watch, chat with the other mystery stampers, and have a good time. And then if you don't want to see the clue, the mystery being solved, you can jump off. I know you're not. But then go back and remake these cards because these are so fun. Michelle said, I should get my order with that paper you just showed us due tomorrow. Oh, it's coming in. Perfect. That paper is from the celebration that just started. And you can get it for free. Where is it? Right here. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Free with a $50 order on my website. Okay, so golly, this tickle. I was like, please let me get through mystery stamping. Okay, when I did the unboxing, Grandma Jane loved the unboxing. Thank you. Over the weekend, I had my team time together with my team members. And one of them asked a question, and I was like, wait, what? She asked me if I had noticed if Stampin' Up! Was going to be offering clear and photopolymer stamp options all the time. And I was like, wait, what? So when you look in the mini catalog, and remember when I did the unboxing, I talked about that I go from the back to the front. For example, Fragrant Flowers, this stamp set right here, you could get it in the red rubber or the photopolymer. Same with the Happy Labels. Same with Lighting the Way. These are stamp sets that I did not purchase. That's why I missed this. There are a couple of them. And let me see if I marked any more. So super excited. If you love that option, make sure you let Stampin' Up! Know. Tell them. Okay, here's another one. Around the Bend. Remember, I love that one, but I didn't get it. And it's also available in the Cling, which is the C. I said red rubber. Cling, red rubber, or the P, the photopolymer. So watch those numbers if you decide to order those. Starla, I missed it. I totally missed it. But like I said, that was the ones that I didn't buy. So always happy to share with you guys whenever I learn something new. So there you go. Okay. Roxanne enjoyed my unboxing. Yep. Cling or photopolymer. Rosemary said, with my eyesight, I hate the red rubber. The clear is so much better and easier for me to use. So make sure, Rose, that you pay attention to that when you're placing an order. I don't know. I mean, I assume they're going to start offering that, rolling that out more and more, which for those of us who love the red rubber, for those of you who love the photopolymer, whatever. So just pay attention. Is Christina Wright on here tonight? There she is. Hello there. Okay, you guys are all done with clue number 2. Let's move on to clue number 3. The first card is Portrait. I want you to stamp your large sentiment stamp at the top half of one of the 5.5 by 8.5 inch card bases with ink. When you're done with clue number 3, type done 3. Sherry, we're so sorry you have a migraine. I hope that that goes away very quickly. And I hope that somehow tonight helps you, just by maybe relaxing and just listening to me drone on and on, but to be with your stamping friends who care about you. So take care of yourself. I've never had migraines, but I know that they're awful. They're debilitating. So, okay, let's see here. 2 that are 4 inches. Well, hello, Tamika. How are you, my friend? You have not been with us in a while. Could I please show the first clue because you didn't get the email? Are you taking a screenshot? So you do know that after the live is over, I will have all of the clues on my blog, which is the link is below the video. I will have all the clues on my blog for you to download to have them all so that you can remake tonight's cards because we're making more than one card. Hello, Keith Ann. How are you? So glad to see you on here. Delina says, I understand there's currently a shortage of rubber. Really? I have not heard that, Delina. It's true. That may be why the photopolymer options, I don't know. I have not heard that. I have not heard that Stampin' Up! Has any issues with supply. But, you know, it wouldn't surprise me with the supply issues in today's world. I'm going to cut this real quick. Two of those. So I started something new last week. Cleone, I hear you, girlfriend. There's always a shortage of something. It's like, is our world never going to be the same again? Guess not. So I started something new last week where after the mystery is solved, which is where I show you my card, I make the card for you. I asked my newsletter people right before the holidays, how can I help you? And since so many of my followers are mystery stampers, this came up a couple of times that you all will sit here and enjoy mystery stamping, enjoy the fellowship and all of that, but that sometimes you're still stumped at some of my cards. So a way of helping you be unstumped is for me to make the cards afterwards. Now, that is not to say that you get off from trying to make cards. Absolutely not. Remember, mystery stamping is to inspire you to make your cards at home. Okay? I know, Michelle, it has been so nice to have grown up in a world with so much at our fingertips. And so we have been fortunate. And I think we all need to just practice patience as all of this hopefully will get worked out and we don't have that issue forever. Lori says she ordered Around the Bend today. Didn't know there was a choice on stamps, but I'm getting photopolymer. Okay, Lori. Okay. Hopefully, you know, you put in the right code. Make sure, double check that. So I know, Sue, a shortage of meats. They're pushing plant-based meat, something from the future. You know, I saw a cute commercial about the Jetsons and how close we are to being like the Jetsons, if you remember all of that little cartoon show. Okay, I think you guys are done with 3. We're going to move on. Let me put this over here. Clue number 4. I want you to add adhesive to the top and the bottom of the designer series paper layer that measures 2 inches by 4 inches on the long side. So let me just show you what that means. This is the piece on the long side, okay? And then I want you to add 2 strips of cardstock that measures 1/2 inch by 4 inches to the top and the bottom of the designer series paper on the backs of the DSP so that you have about 1/4 inch showing. You are creating a mat for the DSP. So basically we're creating a mat without wasting a whole lot of cardstock. Does that make sense? So this is about what I want you to do. Now this is not adhered down, but we're just creating a matte effect. If you can see that, I know it's kind of dark. Here, we'll do it. Let's do it here. So we're adding adhesive to the back on the long side. And hello, Robin Howells from Florida. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Jeannie. How are you tonight? Lila says that she has missed the fellowship. She loves this group. I know, we're a great group, aren't we? Okay. Funny. You guys, you know that the retreat is this weekend. I flipped that over so I would have a piece of white paper to use. But if you guys have not registered for the Creative 8 retreat, it is this weekend. We start Friday night. You will get all your goodies on Thursday that you can download. You can join the retreat below the video. There is a link there. Hello, Denise Smith from Central Nebraska. It is a great paper saving tip because I read one of those emails today that you guys just don't know what to do with your scraps of cardstock. Now I'm gonna do a little tough love. Okay, just a little bit. My friend Marty in Arizona can attest to this tough love. If you are not using your bits and pieces of cardstock paper scraps and you have a drawer full, especially of the white, your New Year's resolution is to dump that drawer out. If you're not using it, if you're not digging in there looking for pieces to use, you need to get rid of it. I'm just little tough love because some things are just too small to reuse. Just saying. Just saying. Rochelle registered for the retreat this afternoon. The retreat, for those of you who don't know what it is an all day long. Well, we start Friday night with a couple of events, and then we go all day Saturday with online demonstrations right here on YouTube. We do have an optional Facebook group that you could join if you want to share your recreations of what we inspire you with. The Creative 8 team and I are, well, it consists of myself, Jackie Bullheis, Connie Stewart, and Brandy Cox. We love to inspire you at these quarterly retreats. We have been doing these since COVID started. And we thought, oh, it would just be a great way. It's just like mystery stamping. It'd be a great way to keep people stamping when they can't get out and be together. And so we're still doing it because you guys still love it, just like how I'm still doing mystery stamping. So Cleone is having her Christmas gathering this weekend. I understand that. Angelo says, amen. I always say I'm going to use it, and then I get frustrated and have to toss it. It's pretty freeing. Amen, Angela. It is so freeing to just throw it away. Let it go. Let it go. Because it's like, I think it's more stressful. Now, if it's a good chunk, let me show you a good chunk. This is a good chunk. Okay. That's a good chunk of the white. But if it gets much, much smaller than that, I will keep a few pieces right here within arm's reach. But my drawer that I had, I tossed it. Haven't looked back since. Just saying. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, I'm seeing done's with clue number 4. Rosemary says, when I get stuck with the card, I follow along and do the best I can. Then after the instructions are out, I start over. It's nice to look at the video and stop and start and go, we're stuck. Really helps out. That's good. I'm so glad that helps you. Tamika is asking, are we going to have mystery stamping at this retreat? Well, of course we are. Yes, we are. And I'm pretty excited about my my card for mystery stamping. So there you go. Another mystery stamping. 2 in a week? Stop it. Really? Clue number 5. This card is landscape. Add clue number 4 to the bottom of the stamped card. Uh-oh. Hold on. Adhesive to the top. Nope. Just ignore that. I did that. Renee had nothing to do with that. Yeah. No. I want you to add clue number 4 to your card base that you stamped on. Remember? You stamped on it. Renee, Where did that come from, Renee? Shoot. And the mystery clues are all loaded and ready to go. Oh my goodness. Bridget takes her drawer of scraps to the local elementary art teacher. The kids love the scraps. Perfect. Now that is a purpose. That is doing something good with your scraps. Love that. I really don't know where that came from. I bet that was supposed to go on another clue. Stand by. We might find it. Your guess is as good as mine, says Renee. Yikes. I have a feeling that it goes on another clue. Rosemary said, Sharon, you taught me to use scraps. I keep them separated by color, red, orange, yellow. It makes it easier when you need small pieces and you're not cutting new sheets of cardstock. Absolutely. Now, I'm not saying get rid of your scraps. Don't get all upset. I'm saying if you have a drawer full of scraps, all of my scraps of colored cardstock are stored with my cardstock. And when I need little bits, I just reach in and grab my little bits. My containers over there, my storage system will not allow a drawer full of real red. There you go. Good thing for me to point out, Rosemary. Thank you for saying that. Dot donates her scraps to a church art group. Perfect. Vicki, it depends on if we get off before the live is over, because it is scheduled to go. Diane says, do you think Stampin' Up will exchange stamps if you order the wrong type in error, not knowing about the new option? Call Stampin' Up. Call Stampin' Up. You certainly will ask, and I am assuming with this new change that they are going to be very forgiving. I know that I've had people who ordered French stamps instead of the English version, and they will replace them. So call Stampin' Up or have your demonstrator call Stampin' Up. So Mary Moat says, I'll be at the retreat. Cannot wait. I toss scraps every so often. Good for you, Mary. Good for you. All right. How are we doing on clue number 5? I did. So sorry. So sorry, Maria. Please show us clue number 5. We are adding clue number 4, which was this layer that we added the pieces of cardstock to. We're adding it to the bottom of clue. We're adding it to the bottom of our card. It's Monday. That's why we do mystery stamping on Monday. We got to get out of our funk. We got to get going. Okay, Renee. It was a blue comment that I had made to you, not a red change. I'll get our new color coding down. Blue is a comment. Red, I need to change. Got it. When you're done with clue number 5, type done 5. You're so welcome, Stampin' Simply with Maria. Robin says, only thing you'll have to pay is the shipping back. You know, I'm just going to go on a limb here. Call Stampin' Up because sometimes they don't want it back. Especially if it's a French stamp. They haven't wanted it back. So just call. You're going to put it right at the bottom. You know, okay, so let's talk about where we put our mats. Whenever I have you add anything, and let me make sure on this, if you can, let me just do this real quick. Leave a little bit of space on the edges all the way around. Okay? Does that help, Trinket Troy? Beth says, I used a bunch of white 1/4-inch strips to make house clapboard siding overlapping to work with old door and window die sets. Okay, Beth Mills, that sounds stinking cute. See, you had a purpose and you used them. My whole thing about the tough love was don't just keep those drawers of basic white cardstock. Let it go. Okay, so Ricky says, I keep my colored cardstock scraps with their colors, like I do. For the white cardstock, I use one folder with large scraps and one folder for small. You have a controlled environment for your scraps, and that's what we need. We need a controlled environment. Tamika's saying that I need to come up with a mystery stamping that uses our scraps. We can do like a patchwork or quilted card. Is that a thing? Of course that's a thing. Of course it is. Cindy, I agree with you. Stampin' Up's customer service is awesome. I ordered a stamp set and one stamp was missing from it 5 days later. I had a new set and was told to trash or donate the old set. That's what they say a lot. Just give it away. You know, if it's a French set, you know, you could use the images and use the words from another stamp set. But, okay. Clue number 6. Add adhesive to the top and the bottom of the designer series paper that measures 2 inches by 5 1/4. Add 2, and that's on the back, okay? Add 2 1/2 by 5 1/4 inch cardstock strips to the designer series paper. So here we go. This is the one we're talking about. And we are adding, oh, that's too big. Well, okay, pretend that's the right size. Oh, I know what's wrong. I didn't trim that down yet. Add to the top of the second card base that measures 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 with adhesive. Again, you're creating a mat for your DSP, and we're adding it to a card base. Okay? So, when you're done with clue number 6, type done 6. This needs to be 5 1/4. It's a great idea, Janine. She says to donate the French sentiments to a French teacher at a school. Perfect. Because I know I took French in high school. But yeah, that's a great idea. Terry says I accidentally got French penguin, but tons of sentimental. But tons of sentiment. LOL. Terry, did you call Stampin' Up? That's a card number 2. Yes, we are now working on card number 2. Portrait or landscape? I said your paper could be your designer series paper could be non-directional. If you, since you haven't stamped your greeting, this one could go either way. The English was out. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna make a note. I'm gonna try to stop. I'm gonna stop that blog post, either portrait or landscape, and I will make these notes on this one that we get. Christy says, I bet this is where the card is landscape went. It could go either way because, let me just get a piece of white. Depending on how you want it to. Okay. It could go this way. You stamp a small greeting or stamp something here. Or it could go this way and you stamp this way. So on this one, it could go either way. But good guess, Christy. Maybe that was right. Who knows? Maybe I need someone to double check me after Renee tells me what I did, what I need to do. Hello, Barbara. Where did the time go? I don't know. Barbara, we are on clue number 6, so you have missed quite a few clues. Well, 4 of them before here. 5 of them, 4 of them. First clue. You didn't miss that one. So simply enjoy watching mystery stamping. For those of you who are joining me, what the heck is this lady doing? I am giving everybody clues to make a card using the supplies you have at home. Oh, I'm going to do it after the live is over. I just need to step over to that other computer and unschedule the blog post. Y'all just chat amongst yourself and let me know when you're done with clue number 6. Okay. All right, I'm back. Move all this out of the way. I love this paper. I think it's so pretty. Okay, how are we doing? Done with 6, done with 6. Jeannie says, I have enough supplies to make a card for a day for the rest of my life. Problem is, I love the papers. Isn't that all of our problems? Dorothy said 2 years ago, Miss Sharon taught us how to make Christmas card with scrap strips. I made them from my cards. I forgot about that, Dorothy. I will, I'll go back and look for that card. You're right, I did. Roxanne has her cardstock hanging in folders in the file cabinet. Perfect. Cindy, you could stick it with dimensionals like we did the other one, or adhesive, however you want. Okay. All right, let's move on to clue number 7. Now we're going to stamp the sentiment on this card base with ink at the bottom or the side, depending on if you decided to go portrait or landscape. Yeah. When you're done with clue number 7, type done 7. Rosemarie says, on Pinterest, you see patch quilt cards all the time. Always think a great thing to do, but forget to make one. Okay, so we are all going to remember this conversation. First, I told you to throw away your scraps of basic white if you're not using them. I told you to throw away your drawer full. Then we talked about scraps. And we talked about using colored cardstock scraps. Blech. Then we talked about Pinterest. So when y'all are working on these mystery cards again, think about what would it take to add these to a card and make a design. They could even be the same colors. So let's just say, for example, and then maybe alternate and then stamp your greeting. Easy. Easy. Quick and easy card, for sure. Wyla says that she's already been inspired to use my country bouquet set using these clues. Yay! I'm so glad. Renee Paris has got an idea for me on Thursday nights. She says that I should do a Thursday night live with a bunch of different scraps. Okay. All right. Challenge accepted. Let's see. Becky Bond says, watching tonight and taking pictures of the clues for later. I had rotator shoulder surgery on January the 5th, and I'm right-handed, so I'll have to wait. Becky, bless your heart. Okay, on my website, there is all the mystery stamp, not all of them. We have started putting all the mystery stamping under mystery stamping. So if you go to my blog, hold on, let's do this. Let's do this the right way. If you go to my blog, www.TxStampin.com, and on the menu bar, there is a tab that says mystery stamping. If you click on that, it will show you the most recent mystery stamping blog post. Did y'all know this? If you click on one, it will take you to that blog post, and you can download the clues from that blog post. So keep that in mind so that you're not overexerting yourself, Becky, with your shoulder. Just sit back and relax. I've got you covered. I've got you covered. Okay, so y'all are talking about Burgello. All right, hold on. I got to see where this conversation is going. The Burgello technique is, I did stop the blog post, Vicki. I had to step away. I said, don't go anywhere. Y'all talk amongst yourself. So the Burgello technique is using, who is talking about this? Okay, so I see Delina and Donna talking about this. The Burgello is a technique using scraps, and I've been studying that. So Deborah says she loves Mystery Monday. She just goes rogue. She just joins us for the chat, and she just does her own thing. She didn't say all that. I did. Sue says, my problem isn't with cardstock scrap. It's the DSP scraps that I can't bear to throw away. Honey, Sue, same thing with those DSP scraps. Cut them into strips and use them on a card, just like I showed on the with the cardstock. Okay. All right. How are we doing on clue number 7? Michelle says she loves the Burgello technique. I'm going to do it. I'm going to show y'all the Burgello technique. Paula says she messed up her greeting, so she added it to another piece of cardstock and then added it below the DSP. Way to go. Way to fix that. May you see clue number 6, please? Whoops. Here is clue number 6. We are adding adhesive to the top and the bottom of the 2" by 5 1/4 inch. And then we're adding the 1/2 inch by 5 1/4 inch cardstock strips to that DSP. And we're adding it to the top of the second card base. I'll move my hand in case you're doing a screenshot. Okay. All right, clue number 8. Take the 1/2 inch by 7 inch cardstock strip and add it to the long side of one of the triangles. Okay. Trimming the cardstock with snips to match the triangle. Okay, so again, we're leaving our matte border. Okay. And we are going to just use our snips to cut this. Okay. That's what that clue is. Clue number 8. Paula Rice said, she's done with 7. She guesses. Now, y'all know we have a mystery stamping Facebook page. If you want to share your mystery cards over there, we would love to see them. There's over 3,000 people in that Facebook group. You don't have to wait on me to approve you. You can just hop over there. It is TxStampin Sharon Mystery Monday Stampers. Way too long of a name, but just go to Facebook and start typing TxStampin Sharon Mystery Stampers. You'll find the group, and then you can post your card as a comment. Okay. Rosemary says it's like using a herringbone pattern and switching the colors. So when I was looking this up, it got a little complicated with the sliding. That's what I got confused about. So Deborah says that I'm a good sport taking on the challenge. Absolutely. I am up for the challenge. And Susan Hammond said to do it in the next technique class. Guys, okay, so if you missed January's technique class, I did it last Monday, January 2nd. No, wrong. I did it Thursday. Oh, it's been a long week. Thursday, January 5th, I did the technique class. I am ready for February's technique class. I am so ready. I'm just so excited. But you know what? I did need one more technique to be excited about. So maybe it's the Borgello. All right. I am seeing some dones with 8. Renee says that Borgello has too many squares for me. Okay. So Renee, what I saw was strips. You saw squares? All right. Clue number 9. Add the triangle cardstock to the top right corner of the third card base that measures 5.5 by 8.5. So we are adding this to the corner. Where'd our card base go? Obviously, my cardstock is not trimmed, but this is where it's going to go. I'm not even going to put the cardstock there. Barb says that she's done Borgello in a needlework class. Ooh. Okay, so Rosemary's giving me tips. She says I would do one section at a time, then place it together. Yes, Thursday was a great technique class. Thank you. I love techniques. And a lot of y'all do too, because you get the free tutorials when you purchase $50 from my website, my Stampin' Up website, or you can purchase the technique tutorial for free on my blog, TxStampin.com. Use strips and just shift them up or down. So yeah, we're going to figure out the Borgello. When you're done with clue number 9, type done 9. Deborah says she is loving these cards. Kate Wright is asking me, Kate Wright, you've been very quiet tonight. Am I going to do more fun fold classes? I am. But we have the retreat in January. So that keeps me busy. And then I'm going to be traveling in February for almost 2 weeks. Coming to Arizona, my zonies. I will be in Sierra Vista, well, in the area, Benson. Craziest thing, we had a place booked and they have mechanical issues, so we had to book another place. So we're going to be in Benson, which is close to Arizona, close to Sierra Vista. So, okay, you guys are done with 9. That was an easy one. Stamp a large sentiment in the bottom left corner of card number 3 with ink. Kate Wright says, fun trip. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be traveling back to Arizona. I have missed it terribly. So back to your question, Kate. I will do fun fold classes. I just have to figure out when. Tamika says I need a co-host when I go on vacation. I think I will only miss 1 Thursday night live. And was it 1 or 2? And maybe 2 mystery stampings. I'm sorry. Don't kill me. And Tamika, you want to be the co-host? Mm-hmm. You want to do this? Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh. All right. When you're done with clue number 10, type done 10. Jeannie says, am I going to go see some family? I'm going to go see friends who to me are like family in Sierra Vista. I'm going to visit some of my special winery areas and scenic areas that I love. I'm actually meeting Creative 8 team member Jackie Bullheis and her daughter and their husbands, and my husband's going. And we are going to have a week of fun back in the area of Arizona that we love. And then I'm going to a conference. So it just all tied in perfectly to go together. Tamika says that no one can do it like I do. Leanne is done with 10. Okay, let's move on. Clue number 11. Take the second piece of 1.5 inch by 7 inch cardstock strip and add it to the long side of the other triangle, is what that should have said, with adhesive. Trimming the cardstock with snips to match the triangle of the designer series paper. Jeannie, you don't live in Arizona, do you? Margaret says that I work hard and it will be hard, but we will survive. Thank you. Patricia says, I don't think anyone could fill your shoes. You know, I am who I am, right? So yeah, we were talking about celebration earlier, and guys, I just got to say, this celebration, typically Stampin' Up! Has 2 celebrations a year for the past couple of years. Barb Hendrickson, I'm giving you a chance to catch up. I'm going to give a little bit of chat in here. That's right. You're in Colorado, Jeannie. I didn't think you were in Arizona. You have to sew the strips together, then cut them into strips. Okay, that's what you're talking about, Renee. Yeah. And that's kind of what I was thinking with the cardstock. So, all right. So this celebrations, there's only going to be one this year is what I was trying to say. January through February 28th. There will not be an extension. There will not be another one in the summer. Okay. So celebration is where whenever you spend $50 on my website, you get to pick something free from this brochure. There's also options if you picked $100. But the thing that is most important, is in the back. Look at that cute little machine. Look at that cute little boho blue. This is a new in color preview that is coming out in May that you won't be able to get this blue one. I don't think they're going to offer. I think I heard they are not offering this for sale. The only way to get the blue one is to join as a demonstrator. Now, you don't have to do mystery stamping. You don't have to do what I do. So you can either pick the white one or the blue one, but why wouldn't you want the cute blue one? You can see the blue one right over there on my table. You have 3 choices to join during celebration. All 3 choices, you get to shop for $175 worth of product, but you get these free machines. Are you kidding me? You do pay a little bit more. Typically, it is $99 to join. You do pay $129 to get these little machines, but you get to shop for up to $175. You get free shipping. This is the best time to give it a try. And I tell everybody, if you don't like Stampin', Maria says she spies a little boho blue in my studio. If you don't like being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, it's okay. Get your goodies of the $175. Get your choice. Shop for $175. And y'all know in that new catalog that there's $175 worth of stuff you want. Then be a demonstrator for the next 6 months. Enjoy being a demonstrator. And then, and I say 6 months. You don't ever have to place another order, but you're a demonstrator for the next 6 months if you join in January. Talk to me. Chat with me about joining because it's a good deal. Renee, basically, you're right. You get the machine at half price. She got one for her granddaughter. Think about it. Think about it. Maybe you don't need a die cutting machine, but maybe one of your grandkids does. Or maybe you want to give it as a gift to a fellow crafter. Think about it. Think about it. Keith Ann, what is serendipity paper? What is it? Michelle lost her electricity. I'm so sorry. Clue number 12. Add the triangle cardstock to the bottom left corner of the fourth card base that measures 5.5 by 8.5 with adhesive or dimensionals. Rochelle says, I wish I could sign up again. I want the boho mini. I know. It is really cute, guys. It really is. It's just so dang cute. Look how cute it is. I love the color. I had the white one that I wasn't using because I always use the big one. And I hadn't really traveled anywhere to need the mini. So as a demonstrator, we could buy these in December. So I donated my white one. I had never opened the box. I donated it to a fundraiser for the breast cancer fundraiser that I was a part of. And then I was like, when the blue one was an option, I was like, well, I think I'll just buy that one. Okay, so Delina is saying for the Bigello, cut 3/8 inch or 1 centimeter strips of various colors and using adhesive panels, glue them to a lightweight cardstock in a pattern you like, moving up and down as you like. Yep. I think that's what I'm going to do. I will show you guys the Bigello, my version of the Bigello. How's that? So keep those scraps. Don't throw them all away yet. Yes, Jeannie, the machine at half price plus $26 worth of shipping for free, $175 worth of stuff. The color is just too cute, Kate. You're right. Clue number 14. Add embellishments to all the cards. You have made 4 cards. Now, yes, we did a lot of chatting, and I am going to be showing you guys my version, my solved mystery of the cards. And then I am going to make 4 cards really quickly. When you guys are done, why a demonstrator for 6 months? Asked Vicky. Great question. The quarter that you join, January, February, March, when you get the starter kit during your first 3 months of that quarter, in that quarter. So if you join in March, that is the end of that quarter. Makes sense? So when you join, January, February, March is a quarter, Stampin' Up! Quarter. Getting the starter kit meets your requirement of being a demonstrator. April, May, June, by the end of June, you have to have your $300 quarterly minimum met. I skipped 13. I did? Uh-oh. Hold on. Good. Stamp a large sentiment in the top right corner of the card base. This is the Monday after your birthday weekend. Ain't no telling what I'm going to come up with. Kathy says she went rogue on the last one, made it landscape, DSP on the top left, greeting in the bottom right. Too fun. Vicky says she cannot hear. Vicky, I think it might be you. No one else is saying that. Tamika's asking, do I have the day at the farm paper? Yes, I do. Barb, you saw it. I just didn't say it. I was just moving right along. Moving right along. I'll be right back. I didn't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I might use that one. When y'all can see me up in the top top right corner, and I disappear, it freaks y'all out. Sharon is asking a great question. After the 175, we get celebration rewards on top of the 175. Unfortunately, no. Your gift for the starter kit during celebration is the extra shopping spree. Okay. Instead of normally you get to shop for $125, but this time you're shopping for $175. So they're giving you $50 in free. If you want a celebration item, when you are a demonstrator officially, you can place an order and for $50 and get that celebration item. Jeannie, I couldn't have said it any better myself. This is the best time to join, whether you want to be a discount shopper or a demonstrator. You're all considered a demonstrator. You're all going through the same processes. You just don't have to do what I do. You don't have to sell. You simply can enjoy the discount of being a demonstrator plus all the other perks. Do you get something if you get someone to sign up? Tamika, are you asking me if you convince someone to sign up under me, do I give you something? Absolutely. Just make sure I know that she's your friend. It goes the same. That goes to anyone that you refer to me and they place an order with me. Referral gifts are not too shabby. I need to do a better job of saying that, because if you send someone to me as a customer and they place an order and I know, you have to email me and let me know, I send goodies. Okay. I froze up. Imagine that. Technology. Vicky says, so does the March join up meet second quarter 300? The March join meets the first quarter. The quarter that you join in, you don't have to place an order. You do have to place an, whoa, hold on. Vicky, let's chat about that. You should, it's the quarter you join. Yeah, the quarter you join. And Roxanne, did your friend tell me? So yeah, Vicky, let's chat about that. But the quarter that, and you don't want to join in March, girlfriend, you want to do it in January or February. All right, let's do the reveal. I have my 4 cards. And I decided to switch my DSP. As I was attaching my cards together, I decided, oh, I like the back on that one. I like to see that one. I like to see that, like that. Can a demonstrator get the host item during preview with a $300 order? Pre-order, Denise? Yes. You should have been able to get it with your pre-order. If you did not, then you need to contact Stampin' Up. Yes, Kathy, she would have until the end of June to get the $300. Yes. Tamika says she is a discount shopper demonstrator, but my friend wants to sign up since I'm not really a demonstrator. Is it better if I refer her to you? I'm going to say you need to sign her up. Just saying. I mean, I'll take her. Don't get me wrong. But years ago, the very first person that wanted to join my team, I didn't know what to do with her. And I told her to sign up under my upline. To this day, 25 years later, she's still a demonstrator and I messed up. Even though I didn't know what to do with her at the time, I should have signed her up. Okay. Michelle says she is bling challenged. This card has bling here. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. This card has bling here. Added one there, one there. Here's some more bling. Boop, boop, boop. Doesn't show up very well on the camera. And then we have our bling here. Yay! All these sentiments are from one stamp set. It is called Kind and Sincere. It is in the new mini catalog. Congratulations, thanks, kind. So many other sentiments to go with it. Great stamp set to use. And I thought I pulled out, maybe not. All right. So another good stamp set or some other good stamp sets to use would have been Peaceful Moments. Okay, that's got some big images on there. This one has a lot of sentiments, and they're not really big, but I think you could add the greeting. So, you're the best ever. Maybe you enjoy the warmth of family this season. Like you could combine sentiments, but this one, go to greetings. Funny. This is the one that I have chosen to use for my cards. Is it too late for a demonstrator to get the mini? I believe so. I think you had to do it before January 4th. Robin, Biggest Wish is another one. Now, this is another good one to use. I decided, what would happen if we made these cards with Petal Pink cardstock? So I've got my 4 bases. Now, I am not going to be putting these cards together in the order that I gave you the mystery clues. Good Feelings is a great set. Yes, these sentiments are still available in the current catalog or online. There you go. Amazing Phrases would be a good one, or Simply Fabulous. Absolutely. Okay, so I am not going to put these together in order. Remember, I have my pieces here. And oh, Judy, that's right, because they were delayed. Current demonstrators do have until January the 15th to get the boho blue mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. So sorry about that. You're right. Oops, let's get this started. And then we're going to add this piece. This DSP is the free one from the celebration, and it is called Favored Flowers. It's so pretty. Can you see that? It's just stunning. What other stamp sets would y'all use for these cards? Now, I'm just going to add these all with adhesive. Oh, the word sending from Sending Smiles. There's just something about that stamp set. I just love that stamp set. That's another good one. Michelle is, whoops, wrong one. Michelle is really looking forward to her delivery tomorrow because I gave her an idea tonight to use that designer series paper that she got for free. And it's coming tomorrow. Oh, what was the designer series paper for my original cards? That one is By the Bay. See, By the Bay, By the Bay. It is this one right here. Funny, you don't see the colors I used. I see blue when I look at that. It is called By the Bay, and it is on page 23 of the new mini catalog. Okay, now I chose to put mine on this way. And then this one, we're going to add, whoops. Sometimes that adhesive gets away from you. Where do you go to post your cards? You can post them on TxStampin Mystery Stampers on Facebook. Okay, let's get this. You're so welcome, Beth. I'm glad you love these cards tonight. We're going to snip this off. We're going to do the same thing here. Ah, Roxanne, I love By the Bay. It's so pretty. I've already been playing with it, and I love the paper. I love the stamp set because y'all know me. I love the beach. So now that you have these clues, you will be able to easily make 4 cards quickly. What a great way to be able to have 4 cards on standby for when you need it. You could even just leave them like this and not put a greeting on it until you're ready. Who else does that? Just like make the card and wait until you need just the perfect stamp set. Let's put that one right there. This one is a little bit tighter, but that's okay. This has been so much fun. I'm so glad, Wyla. I'm glad you like this. We love mystery stamping, don't we? Now, what's so funny about this, I just noticed, whoops, I could stamp this way or I could stamp this way. Same with this one. I could stamp here. Oh, that leaves us to different possibilities, doesn't it? So I am going to use Memento for my inks. Whoops. Oh, we'll stamp this one. Thank you. Nice, quick, easy cards. Yes, they are. This is the perfect stamp set for this idea because I had to make sure I got that. It has different sizes of greetings. Thinking of you. Go-to greetings. This is my go-to greetings stamp set. Let's do this one. Happy birthday. Good night, Terry. Sorry your iPad is dying. I understand that. I'm almost done. Just a note. And then I saw these solid faceted gems, and I pray that they're still current. I think they are. I have so much stuff, but I quickly grabbed them because we're going to add our embellishments. So whoever told me that they were embellishment challenged, if you will do a triangle of some sort, that usually looks pretty good. Okay. There we go. There's one. Oh, I like the, no, we're going to stick to this color. Kathy Schmidt says she needs this paper. Girlfriend, all you got to do is place a $50 order and you'll get it for free. You can find my Stampin' Up website below the video. All the links to get in touch with me, request a catalog if you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator. All those links are below the video. There's happy birthday. And how about this one? Mary Linda, I agree with you. This paper looks so much prettier in the catalog. If you missed my walkthrough on Friday here on YouTube, go back and look under my videos and you will see the walkthrough where I show you this paper up close. Look how pretty. Oh, Rosemary, I'm glad I could teach you something. Yeah, just make the cards, leave off the greeting. Oh my gosh, I forgot her birthday. Okay, no problem. I can add happy birthday to this and get it in the mail. You know, super easy. There we go. Okay, in about 5 hot minutes, I remade these cards that I gave y'all clues to. What do you think? Kathy Schmidt said sold. She's going to order it tonight. Okay, my friends, we went a little bit over. I do need a few minutes, so about 8:30, you can go over to the blog, www.TxStampin.com, and download tonight's mystery clues, okay? Let me know what you think of my cards with bling. Okay, Michelle, I'm going to be watching for her cards. So happy stamping, y'all. I'll be back Thursday night, and then I will see whoever's coming to the retreat at the retreat this weekend. So I'm so glad you joined me tonight, and I hope that you enjoyed tonight's cards.